Welcome to The Explainer. For this news brief, we're diving into a change that could completely reshape the way you shop online. OpenAI just pushed a major update to ChatGPT, essentially turning it from a research tool into your own personal AI shopping assistant. So let's break down what this actually means for you.
Okay, let's start with a problem that I'm pretty sure we've all felt. You kind of know what you want to buy, but you're not exactly sure which one is the right one. And that kicks off the classic, and let's be honest, often frustrating ritual of online shopping, jumping between a dozen different tabs, scrolling through endless lists, and just trying to figure it all out.
Well, that whole process is about to get a serious upgrade. A fundamental update to ChatGPT is here to solve that exact problem. It's transforming the AI from a simple tool you ask questions to into a powerful, conversational shopping assistant that actually helps you. And look, this isn't just about getting a better list of links to click. The real goal here is to move way beyond that. ChatGPT is now designed to help you discover new things, compare them, and, this is the key part, actually decide what to buy, all inside one single conversation. It's a huge shift from just giving you information to helping you make a choice.
So, what does this new experience actually feel like? Well, for starters, you can browse products with pictures right in the chat. You can even upload an image of something you like to get suggestions. You get up-to-date info, and you can narrow down your search just by talking to it. But maybe the most important new feature is that you can compare your options side by side. Something that might have taken you an hour of searching before can now literally happen in seconds.
All right, to really get a feel for how big a deal this is, let's look at a super practical before and after example of how a simple shopping request gets handled.
The request is pretty simple, right? A user uploads a photo of a shirt they like and just asks for similar options. I mean, how many times have you wanted to do that? It's a really common way people shop.
So, before this update, ChatGPT would have given you a helpful but very hands-off guide. It would have said, hey, you should look for these kinds of fabrics. And then it would give you a long list of brands that might have what you're looking for, plus some style tips. The problem? You still had to do all the work. Go to each website and start the search all over again.
But now, with this new update in place, that exact same request gets a totally different response, and it's one that you can actually do something with, immediately. And boom! Here's the new response. Instead of just a list of ideas, you get this beautiful, clear comparison table. It breaks down everything you'd want to know, fabric, style, fit, across 4 different options from 4 different stores. It even gives a little best use recommendation for each one. This lets you make a really informed decision, super fast, without ever having to leave the chat. So you might be wondering, how is this even possible? How could it pull all that detailed info together? Well, it's not just a clever software trick. It's actually powered by a brand new system that already has some of the biggest names in retail plugged in. At the heart of all this is something called the Agentic Commerce Protocol, or ACP for short. The easiest way to think about it is like a direct data pipeline. It lets brands feed their entire product catalogs, complete with real-time prices and sales, straight into ChatGPT. And that ensures that the results you get are always accurate and current. And we're not talking about some small test run with a few niche brands. The list of major retailers who are on board right from the start is absolutely massive. This is a full-scale launch with the stores you already shop at. I mean, just look at this list. It covers pretty much every corner of retail. You've got giants like Target and Walmart. You've got fashion from Nordstrom, beauty from Sephora, electronics from Best Buy, home improvement from Lowe's and the Home Depot. And maybe most importantly, Shopify is on there, which means millions of smaller independent stores are also part of this right out of the gate. And this quote from Walmart's EVP, Daniel Danker, really nails the strategy here. The goal isn't just about tech. It's about combining powerful AI with the decades of real-world retail knowledge these companies have. They're trying to build a whole new way to shop, not just slap an AI feature onto the same old website.
Okay, so let's get to the bottom line. What does all of this really mean for the future of your shopping cart? Well, this changes the entire game, not just for you as a shopper, but for the brands selling the products too.
And really, the whole thing is designed to be a win-win. For us, the shoppers, it takes that messy, frustrating process and turns it into one simple, seamless conversation. But for the merchants, this is a total game changer. It puts their products directly in front of people who aren't just browsing anymore. They're actively trying to make a decision and are ready to buy. And maybe the best part of all this news, this is not something that's coming soon. These new shopping features are rolling out this week. And it's for everyone, all ChatGPT users, even if you're on the free plan. This is a massive step towards what a lot of people are starting to call AI native commerce, a future where buying things is just a natural part of a conversation. It's a pretty fundamental shift in how we interact with online stores, and it leaves us with a really interesting question to think about. How long will it be until your next big purchase is decided not with a click, but with a conversation?